studio here and follow your Bliss Media. All the things you do to my heart. So hard to believe after all we've seen, and all the times that seemed so hard. So hard to believe you get what you need, and you don't believe that somebody's looking after you. Oh, I can see by the look in your eyes, you sit cozy in your disguise, all the shame and all the hurt from all those things you've seen. true. I understand you're fighting your cause. Yeah, well, these feelings for you, they come with ease. And living without them, all would be lost. Got nothing to fear, no reason to hide. Those thoughts and feelings you hold inside, and all those times when you feel unsure, just know we've been here from the start. Oh, I can see by the look in your eyes, you're sitting cozy in your disguise. All the shame and all the hurt from all those things you've seen and done in your life. Good to be here tonight. That's right, music changes time and space, man. It's magical, right? I feel better after that.
I'm magical.
Yeah,
Are you
that's right.
magic?
I'm magic.
Are you guys magic?
Wait. Hopefully, you know.
I said a prayer and went poof.
And it just happened.
That's how magic works.
That's right. No, I think there's a lot of effort involved, even with magic, man.
Think that's easy?
I know
I think it was easy. Hey, what episode is this? This is like above 45.
Yeah.
That's magic right there.
It's magical.
That you can
Holy
just
cow, it's
stream
clandestine
45
live.
episodes out of
Streaming
the
live.
45.
Sending out a signal through space
I don't know what you're trying to prove or anything, but
to a cell tower.
Yeah.
Put a phone in your hand. Don't forget to follow, like, and share, bro.
Follow, like, and share.
Man, how you feeling tonight, Bob?
Definitely cool to be part of 45, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
That number's getting bigger and bigger.
It is.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fun.
But they didn't tell you not to wear that hat.
Nobody can tell me not to wear this hat. Are we going there this early?
that's
Like,
come and bring it
I
on.
mean, we just brought it on,
Well,
man.
I mean, if
you're
we're gonna
right,
go
I'm
there,
gonna
might as
follow,
well.
like, and share.
Is this gonna be a gang like attack, man?
I know.
Well, we were going to have Chris Kane on as a guest, you know, and somebody gave him their tickets to the Cardinals game. I can't imagine why.
Yeah.
I bet
Right.
he had a great time.
Probably,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Was it worth it?
Was it-
Chris? You
was it
could've
worth
been
it?
Right here, right now.
Hey, man, you know I was pulling for the Cardinals tonight. You know that. You know,
Well, you know, being the home team and all.
Alan's happy.
It's a rough
but
night. It's a rough
You
night.
know.
I'll give him a thumbs
I just
up.
want to say thank you to Anthony. I'll say it loud and clear. Thanks, Anthony, for being here tonight. He's a Broncos fan. You know, living it up. He had tickets, and he chose to be here. Thank you.
You had
Thank
tickets
you.
and
We're
came
going to
here.
be sending you to a game.
Hey,
Special
Hey, man,
game
that's
somewhere.
sacrifice, bro.
I didn't say Broncos game, dude. I just said special game somewhere. Might be dog races or something. I
We
don't know.
dodgeball in the parking lot.
Co-ed softball.
You know what, though? Man, I just saw that cool logo that you did for Anthony, man. Audio Wakeman.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. I can't wait to see it in color and
Yeah.
all its
On a
delight, right?
t-shirt.
On a
all that good
t-shirt,
stuff.
right?
What else are we putting that on, Anthony? Flags? Gonna fly that around? Sweat towels? Swing it? You know.
You gonna wrap your car with that, man?
Well, we have some good highlights tonight, man. We have guests tonight. We have a guest
All right.
in
Yes,
the
we
house,
do.
right?
Big news.
That's right. CJ is in the house. CJ from A1 Pawn
Yes, he
and
is.
Rough MMA. And we're going to bring him in here, but we're going to show some highlights. We also have a highlight from Chris Kane Trio when he was joining us last time. And we have us performing a tune with him. We might show that.
Right.
But I don't know. We're going to get into it with CJ here. I think we have a little short video, I believe, to run, and then we'll call CJ out here. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. See, I know. I don't need a teleprompter, Dave, even though I have one.
Yeah.
I know CJ's ready to go too.
He's ready to
CJ's
go. Well,
always
let's
ready
roll
to
that
go.
little video and get CJ out here, man. Sharon, what's up? Sharon Holland. Hello. Where you watching from, Sharon? Follow, like, and share.
Hi, Sharon.
Yeah, Clandestine
Yeah.
Live, episode 45.
All right.
Grimes, yeah, what's up? We just,
You multiplied.
you saw that Rough MMA video. We just ran a highlight, man. You got the hat, you got the logo. CJ Pittman in the house, Rough MMA.
Yes, sir.
Grab that mic real quick, CJ, so I can hear you, man. Pull it off of there if you need to, so you
How
don't
we
have
doing,
to hug
Kane?
Dez too close.
That's what she said.
Pull it off
Oh,
of there.
that's what she said.
That's what
my
he
dog.
said. Yeah, we're not kidding around, man. We've spent some evenings with Rough MMA up at Blue Water and then Twin Arrows. You guys were just at, right? You were at Tuba City.
Yeah, the
right?
Western Navajo Fair. It was a blast.
bet it
We
was.
had a splash of a time.
Right, I imagine, right?
No,
With
it
all
was
that weather.
That's one of my favorite events, though. I love Tuba City. I love the mud. I love the mud.
It can get a little bit muddy. Slippery.
Right, that red dust. You can always take your
red
white
mud.
shoes if you're tired of your white shoes and go walk around and make them red.
Right?
Make them tan, right?
Red everything inside your ears, inside your nose. Red
So you
everywhere.
brought it
But
with
I
you.
love that beautiful red dirt. Yep. Oh, I brought a U-Haul full. U-Haul full of it home,
U-Haul back.
all the way back
All the
from
way back.
Tuba City, right there to Maricopa, Arizona.
Once you go to Tuba City,
You don't
never-
come
yeah,
back. Something like
it
that.
never gets away.
Well,
from
you're
you.
never the same, that is. Look, Anna's asking about Dez. He's right here. Look, Dez is in the house. Serene.
Woo,
We
we
missed
all
you.
snuck
You're on
in.
travels. We missed you, man.
man, I
We
was
were
good
going to
to
do the
see
Mr.
Dez.
Rogers, open the door. But
Oh, hi
you showed
there.
up on
Oh,
door. Oh,
hey.
hi. We didn't know you were coming. Hey,
Yeah.
Glad you got the memo to Silver Bracelet.
that's right.
Turquoise.
Oh,
right,
look at
right
that.
on, boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Nice. I
Yeah.
got to say, I got to give props to CJ because I've seen the Rough MMA setup, right? And when I went the first time, man, out in Tucson, that was very cool. The ring, you know, you did the arena, and you guys, you blow it up. Everybody that's out there, MMA Stalker, Jeff Way, the whole team is amazing, CJ.
We have an amazing team, and we're so excited to have you guys be a part of this team and bring everything that you bring to the table. We've definitely stepped our game up quite a bit. Rough is getting more traction and more. I mean, just the energy that's involved with it. You guys have been there live. You know what I'm talking about. But I absolutely love it. We're in a good spot right now. We're heading into 2019. We've got some big things coming for 2019.
It's awesome, man.
We're gonna kick that off. Oh, drum roll. We ready?
Drum roll. I
Ready?
think we have the
We're gonna
intro to
kick
back
that
it up,
off
too,
in
right?
All right.
Maricopa, Arizona,
Ladies and gentlemen,
at the Ultrastar Multi-Entertainment Center.
All right.
At the Auction Circle in Maricopa, Arizona.
All right. All
January
right.
26th, that last weekend there. So
January 26th, Rough MMA.
yeah,
Jeff
so I
Way
did
is
that
not
plug
here,
in
so
there.
I had to do
Yeah,
a little bit of
you-
Jeff. You know?
You're a perfect
Shout
backup.
out to Jeff Way.
In case Jeff doesn't want to go to the Rumble on the res.
Right. But
We'll
I'll
take
sit in the
Connor.
room and do it. We'll have someone mime it
I'm
Via
there.
satellite.
I'm
We're
there.
out there
Via
with the
satellite.
lights, too.
But-
Yeah, we're
Right.
there, man.
CJ,
Definitely.
No doubt.
speaking of Rumble on the Res, our friend and colleague and family member Walter Phelps is running for re-election up that way.
Awesome.
So
All right.
Danae, vote
Get that
for him.
Right?
So get out and vote, guys.
Get out and vote.
Hey, a lot of my family in that area.
Oh, that was great up in
Yeah.
Twin Arrows, man. It
Throw
was
it
Yeah,
out to
really
yeah,
cool.
definitely.
That casino is ridiculously
Beautiful.
beautiful, right?
Yeah.
When you walk
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, and
No, it's the
no.
other one.
Wrong shout out there.
The water slide never went down, so.
You know
Yeah, I
what?
went
With,
home. I got to go home, man, and I got to tell a lot of people about the fights and stuff, man, and they came and checked it out.
Yeah,
They were so excited to have something like that there.
yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was
Oh, yeah.
great.
Well, I mean, Twin Arrows is a beautiful facility all in general. The
Yeah.
guys there, I mean, Ken, he blows it up every time. I mean, he had us on the radio, all kinds of stuff.
yeah,
I'm
like
still
all
just
his
getting used
social
to it.
media shout outs
yeah.
and all this stuff. The whole staff.
So
does
Ken Johnson, there's a shout out for you
Big
guys at
shout
Twin
out.
Arrows. We love
Twin
you.
Arrows. Great
Thanks for
marketing department.
Oh, we got Big Anthony, head of security
Anthony Lasso.
in the
All
back
right.
there.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah,
you know
Twin
what?
Arrows.
We have Rough MMA Entertainment live, right, on demand, I believe, right? RoughMMA.net. We
The
did
video on
pay-per-view,
demand, yeah.
right, last time, and we're building a network, so you're going to be able to see Rough MMA Entertainment, and hopefully we can slip a lot of clandestine music in there, and we've got
Oh,
a
yeah.
song we want to talk about, and some things want to bring some music into it, and all that production. you
We
know.
are very, very excited for that. I mean, as with everything, we had our hiccups and whatnot, but that's rolling. I mean, 2019 is going to be huge. The stuff that we're going to be able to put together and the content and the value that we're going to be able to put out there for people, I mean, at our level is going to be unmatched.
Yeah, man, but the main thing is the main thing. And the quality of the fights, I mean, at Twin Arrows, the fights that I went to the last 2 times, Parker and Twin Arrows, man, I mean, those were some quality fights that were exciting right up to the last minute. I was on the edge, right?
Dude, that-
Yeah.
Dude.
I thought me and
The
Crow were
level
going to
of-
start getting into it at the table there. We were getting excited, you know.
Oh,
But great entertainment meant that night, yeah. Top-notch, world-class athletes, man.
Well, you know, you can see that at roughmma.net
MMA.net.
/rough29. You can actually see that action on demand.
Dude, that main event ending, that's something. That's,
Wow.
that's worth
That
Yeah.
main event
watching
ending,
with
yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
Worth watching,
right.
yeah.
Great fighters, devoted people. You know, you see the art. It is mixed martial arts, and you
And-
definitely see the arts.
The amount of respect and the work and everything that it's not a combat melee. It's actual like a ritualistic type of battle almost. You know, and like to see
Oh,
what
yeah.
these guys go through in preparation. And I mean the talent pool just keeps getting deeper and deeper because all of these new fighters are bringing what they have to the mixed martial arts world.
Yeah.
And then again, we go incorporating everything else into it. And
Entertainment, social media.
I mean,
You
Oh,
know,
those
yeah.
were some great fights that night. I mean,
the caliber of fights that we have. I
Oh.
mean, there were UFC fighters in there.
Yeah,
Maria,
oh,
I
yeah,
mean that.
for sure.
You know, them Antangula from Mongolia. That's
Yeah.
that was a battle that you would have seen on the Bellator stage or on the UFC
Right.
stage or on the One stage. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
um,
yeah.
And that's the caliber of fighters that Joel seems to get his hands on. You know,
Right on.
I
Shout
gotta give
out
up
to
shout out
Joel.
to
Steven
Joel
being there
because
live,
he's the
you
man
know.
that
Yeah.
makes all that
It's
happen.
got that
It's
big
insane.
fight feel when you're there live. That
Right.
buzz,
Oh,
Oh,
when you're
definitely,
walking
right?
in
You
there,
want to
man.
be
It's fight night,
ringside.
right? You're
Yeah,
ready,
you want to
man.
be close as you can
Yeah.
because of the action.
The energy
Feels good.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Take it out. So I'm looking forward to a lot more events.
Oh, yeah.
Ultra Star, that'll be a nice one.
Yes.
I've been talking to BJ up at Honda, so there's a lot of work to do with that one, I know, because
We're
it's way up there.
looking-
So
I mean, we're looking Tucson. We're looking of course, our bread and butter, Blue Water and Twin Arrows, and I mean, we're just going to keep adding. We want to get into New Mexico this year, Southern California. We've got fighters from those areas, and they want to see, their people want to see the shows. So, yeah, we're definitely reaching out, and we're having those meetings and having those discussions every single day. So.
Branching out
All right.
online.
yeah,
Hey, and all you, so you
Well,
want to
I've
see a
gotta
rough
do the-
MMA show in your town or at your casino or your
yeah,
venue?
right? Shout out.
Hit us up. It is going to be a crazy, crazy year.
It's
so.
that simple. It's that simple because Joel will make it happen.
It is.
Through the verbiage, you know.
So, man, it was amazing. As we've gone, we've met all these fighters, like you said, and it's really cool to see as we're connecting all the media, social media, to different entertainment. And the thing is, we were up there. Winslow Guidance Associates was the media sponsor, so they sponsored out the media area. And we got to do this, you know, Dez's face was on the mat even, right? Clandestine picture, Clandestine Live
I know, where was
represented on in the octagon. And, right. He was mad that he was flat on the mat. He was like, what? I'm supposed to be standing when I'm in there, man.
He says, that's the only time you'll see me on the mat.
Never let him see you down, Dez.
She's asking, look, Anna's asking if we're going to play live music during a live fight. I don't know about live. That'd be great, right? Dez on guitar over there, like.
CJ's like, I
on a floater on the river.
Well, that's the idea. We're going to float a barge
on the floater on the river. Well,
But
we'll come up with
Dez,
some stuff like that. It's definitely not out of the possibility.
With the national anthem, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, well, we've been having a great time. It's episode 45. Clandestine Live, episode 45, man.
45.
Streaming. And again, I got to remind everybody that I've been told our analyst has looked at things and 2,450,000 people have seen us this year.
Wow.
In 45 episodes. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
2 million people
Over
have seen
2
us
million.
Dez, on
That's
Clandestine
right.
Live. That's not too bad, right?
Not too
Not
bad.
too bad.
Well, thanks for
Not
watching.
too shabby,
Yeah.
right? And I want to thank our sponsors. Let's roll down the list, right? Of course, it's Silver Moon Productions, Operation Peace Project, Follow Your Bliss Media, Verde Video, right? What's the other one?
WGA.
Audio Wakeman,
Audio Wakeman.
Sonic Alchemy,
Yeah.
Alter Destiny.
That's a lot.
And the
That
big
is
one,
a
right?
lot
Audio
of
and entertainment sponsor, Winslow Guidance Associates, Freedom Services.
Are they throwing out the
Yeah.
applause?
Yeah.
All these sponsors,
Yeah.
man. And all these sponsors, what they're helping us do is make sure this happen. Make sure that we can show Dez's beautiful face on this camera every week. We can play some music. And you know what else, man? The freedom to speak and say what we want, right?
Right.
And to express music and art like it really hasn't been done in a long time, right? We take it for granted as we pull our phones out and we just go on Facebook. And we don't remember sometimes that, man, and it's happening in other countries right now. People don't have the freedom to do that. So right now you have the freedom to say hashtag frybread, hashtag clandestine, hashtag Kano, Crow, follow, like, and share. If you like the content, you can go back and see other episodes. You know, and my
Hashtag
lead-in
rough MMA.
to the freedom thing and talking about that, I wanted to also bring up something else that CJ does, and I've gone over. It's a beautiful facility. Really impressed with the level, and it is what it is, right? But you always take it over the top. So I want to give a shout out to A1 Pawn.
There you go.
Thank you. Woo!
That was-
A1
Yeah,
Pawn.
that's right.
Yeah.
Pawn.
We
Hey, that
brought
was
the
in
guys
cool the
down
other
to
day.
studio today to check this out. So
Yeah.
we got A1 Pawn in the house.
That wasn't cool the other day. My brother making me leave, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
right. I was
I was
like, come on,
hanging
come on,
out,
dude.
man.
He was
People have to get drug out of
There
there
was so
all
throwing
the
stuff
time.
on the
Yeah,
counter.
Connell had to make me leave. He was
I
like,
mean,
"Come on, we
get
gotta
out.
go home,
Come
man."
on, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's
Well,
hashtag
man,
Fibread.
Hashtag frybread. Yeah,
All
what's
right,
up,
Michael. Big Mike.
That's
Big
right,
Mike. How you doing, brother?
Well, you know, pawn shop, my dad would always tell me that was the free man, or the, I don't know, maybe not the rich. I don't want to even call him the poor man, but he would say it. He would say that's the poor man's bank. And he would say, you want to go to a pawn shop before you go to like Chase or like one of these banks. Go to a pawn shop, meet the guy, talk to him.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a relationship-based thing. I charge less than an overdraft fee at Chase.
That's what I'm
good.
saying, man.
Like, I'll loan
Dude,
you
I got
$100
a
for
list
less
right
than they
here,
charge you
man.
for $1
Oh,
or two.
dude.
I
He's
got
got
a
a
list
list
going.
going.
The Magic Johnson basketball jersey, my favorite player.
Oh, that was in there?
All right.
You got a longboard I got my eye on.
That's right, the longboard.
Kano and I are both looking at that Coke ice chest, man.
Yeah,
There's
that's
there.
in
You're gonna have a
garage,
bidding
right
war
next
for
to
that
the little
old
table.
Coke
Hey, man,
ice
I'm not
chest,
kidding.
yeah.
I got my eye on some stuff,
He's
bro.
got a lot of tools too, Dave. He's got
Yeah.
a lot of tools.
You gotta check
so-
the store out, man.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna.
Well,
like,
we're
buy
gonna
them
have Dave
clean.
come make us a statue or something
There
out
you
in
go.
front of there.
Yeah, no
I've been
kidding,
kind
man.
of dropping the little hints and dimes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a $2 million statue in front of the pawn shop.
Well,
I told him on a
yeah.
poor man's budget, because Kano won't say it. I'll say it. On a
I'll
poor
take
man's
I'll
budget.
take all the scraps that's been there for years, you know.
We'll do a little
CJ,
barter
I'll ta-
trade, you
yeah.
know. Yeah.
I'll take all the
Yeah.
scraps, you know.
Whatever
and-
didn't sell, you know, we'll make
Sell
it.
If,
and-
if a
awesome
leg
sculpture.
falls off another statue, we'll put it on one at A1 Pawn, you know.
There you go.
Well, A1
You know, I
Pawn.
saw the coolest thing one time at a festival when all the wind and everything came and blew everyone's tents and canopies over. People started making art structures out of all the trash. It was so cool.
I have a few of those.
See, we can do that. We can do that too. Well, CJ, man, thanks for hanging out. We're not done with
Hey,
you
I
yet,
love
man. We're still here hanging out, but we have a video to roll and a lot more things to show. Dave has some new art, and we have some
Yeah.
bronze pieces, some feathers that are, what size are those, Dave?
They're bronze and they're about 21 inches, a little less than 21 inches.
Oh, okay. So when you
Yeah.
see the pictures later, and Dave's got some things to tell us, right? Some wisdom to share with us later. And a lot of things coming up this week with Ash and Serene, you know, talking about Roy Track Memorial Concert coming up next Friday. Are we gonna unleash some rough MMA and clandestine media? We're gonna have screens out there. And,
Getting ready to see some WGA people. I'm looking forward to
That's
seeing all my
right.
Absolutely.
peeps.
WGA, all these Winslow
Yeah,
people
man.
are gonna stand on the corner in Mesa, Arizona.
Yeah, they're coming
Right.
down.
That's what he was saying. Bring the whole crew.
That's right. Come
Yeah.
on,
We're gonna be in
and
Mesa,
hanging out,
what,
jamming out.
Pre-powwow, right?
Right.
Right. Coming up next, too, some more music from Dez. I know you missed him last week.
Back, Serene's back.
Clandestine Live episode
Maybe
45.
Ash will come back eventually. We got,
She'll be here later.
will she?
Yeah. So, Blue Flute from episode 4 with Chris Kane Trio. Check it out.
Right.
Let's go for it. Let's jam.
Let's send out Blue Flute. Blue Flute goes out to the masses. Send it out in the energy. That's right. Clandestine Live,
What?
episode 45.
It's a lot of episodes.
Hey, man.
The gang's all back together again. This is that original cast.
Oh yeah, Ash, Z Ash.
That's a swig of drink for the working man out there.
That's right. Don't forget, follow, like, and share us, Get some more people watching.
Don't worry,
It's
I forget all the
free
time.
entertainment, man. Live entertainment. Streaming to your house, Crow.
Wow, right off my phone?
To your phone.
That's what I watch everything on nowadays. Is phone.
That's right. Don't forget, we're going to be at Mesa Powwow next week at Riverview Park.
I'm going to be there.
Saw that. Did you enjoy that jam with Chris Kane's trio last time? That was very cool.
That was all the way back at episode 4, dude.
Episode 4.
That was
and we're
episode
now
4.
Episode
That's
45.
That's how good it looked with Follow Your Bliss Media. In episode 4, we were
That's
already
right.
kicking ass.
We just said, let's stream something. Everybody brought a bunch of tools, and Brad got it to work. And then we started saying, look at the brain on Brad.
Look at the brain on Brad.
Brad. We just threw a bunch of cords and cameras, and him and Justin and Alan made it work.
We did.
And look where we are now.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yep.
Well, since we have media and the ability to send it out, Dave, we definitely want to highlight your art once again. We've had shows where you've gotten to see, our viewers have seen, and you can go back in episodes, see highlights of Dave's artwork, sculptures, paintings, and so forth. But he's got some bronzes now, about 20 inches, wall hangings, or a table thing that is a beautiful feather, Crow. It's a bronze feather, and it looks like a feather, but it's
Oh,
bronze.
Dude, look at that.
Right?
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah, the thing with that, was a hairpiece that some of the guys would wear in their hair, but it's all bronze, so don't try it in your hair, or you'll be walking with your nose in the air.
Some of those MMA fighters could do it.
Yeah, that'd be a
Look at
good.
So that's like 20 inches long.
Wow.
Man, you could hang that on the wall, Dave.
Yeah.
Is that what you suggest? Yeah. So that's
20 inches.
you said it's depiction of
It's
a
a lot.
little hair thing.
That's it's a lot of inches, Des.
Yeah.
No, we mean real
Ooh.
measurement.
Yeah, damn artist.
Yeah. Well, drop some wisdom on us, Dave. Tell us about something, man.
Yeah. Well, DAM is only my initials, DAM. There's no N in it. It's just DAM. So David A. Montour.
Yeah, like the Hoover Dam.
That
Hoover.
damn artist.
The Hoover
There you
Dam.
go.
Just like that.
Big and stop you in your
Yeah. Well, the thing is that we're in today's society where, like you said earlier, kind of where there's places that they can't speak their mind, or they can't say what they're gonna say, and the freedom of speech, and that's something that's really kind of interesting right now, and with that in mind, as an artist, I remember different times, different things that were said to me, and I remember one guy coming up to me one day, and he was talking about this and that, and he was like, man, I need, not to me personally, but to in his story, he's like, I asked this artist, to do me a painting, and I wanted him to paint what Custer was thinking when back in the day, when all that was happening. And so the artist goes, yeah, well, I can do that. He goes, well, I'm going to be out of town overseas for about 3 months. And is that enough time? He goes, yeah, I think I can get it done in 3 months. So he takes off, and then they re-coordinate when they get back, and the guy's looking at the painting, and he goes, I asked you what you thought Custer was thinking at that time. And because I got to admit, man, I'm a little baffled. He goes, well, you told me that you wanted to see what Custer was thinking, and so I drew this, or I painted this. And it's got all these individuals, native peoples, in all kinds of positions fucking. Yeah, he goes, well, yeah, I'm sure he was thinking of, man, all those fucking Indians.
So what was Custer thinking at his last moments?
Yeah.
Look at all these fucking Indians. Wow.
We always tell stories and we're all like very like interested and everything's really serious, and then the last line is always just like completely out of what?
I want to hear the one about the monkey. That's
Yeah, I know. That's
Got
another
requests now.
pretty interesting story where, they were talking about how, up there in the Dakotas or Nebraskas, whatever, these, the Lakota or whatever, they were on the butte there, and they seen this wagon train coming through the prairie there, looking around, they hid, like, what is it? We seen these guys, they keep coming. A lot of wagon trains, and so they put their horses down. They were peeking over, watching them as they rolled by, and all of a sudden, they seen this dark thing come flying out of the wagon train there. And then the wagon train kept going, but what they threw out was still there. So when the wagon train disappeared, they came down and they looked at it. Went down there and looked at it. Finally got enough courage. Never seen anything like it before, man. Speared it. And the guy with the fastest horse, they said, man, go back to that village. Go back to our village, man, and tell them we got something that we've never seen before, man. So the guy took off and went to the village, and by the time they got there, the commotion had started, and everybody was like, what's going on, and there's a lot of excitement. And anyway, they rode up, and they had that spear up this, like this. We don't know what this is, man. Never seen nothing like this. And so they commenced to just have conversation about what it was, what it wasn't, all this stuff. Finally, the elder or the chief, if you will, raised his hand, and everybody shut up. Okay, he's ready to talk. He goes, I know what it is. I see these wagon trains and people, they just keep coming. And he goes, and they just keep coming. And you know what? Now they're fucking our buffalo.
So no Lakota ever saw a monkey before.
the hairy thing that
Little
fell out of the back of
dude,
the
dark
wagon.
thing.
What is that thing?
I want to see that one in animation, man. Can we do that one in a cartoon?
Animate.
Well, anyway,
People.
with that in mind, I say that with all good feelings and just for a laugh. It's not meant to be anyway, man.
I guess that's how Anna got a little Blackfoot in her. I
Yeah, there you
suppose. Comments from Anna. Goodness gracious.
Goodness, great balls of
Yeah. Man. Did you see that CJ post too? He commented rough MMA, right? Hashtag. Use those hashtags. Do you know what the hashtags are,
Hashtag.
Dave?
You gotta say it a little
No,
bit.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
old
you
school.
kind of have an idea, right?
Yeah,
What
I
is
do,
it, man? It's a
actually.
live.
What?
What is a hashtag, Crow?
It's a hyperlink.
It's a live hyperlink, right?
Live hyperlink?
So if you put a
Hyperlink.
hashtag on something, it puts your picture or video in that hyperlink amongst
and
many
tag
other videos of that same subject. Is that how it works?
That's some
Same word,
seems likely.
right? So if I put hashtag crow,
Hashtag crow, you might
it's
see
going to
a
be
bunch
like
of crows
15,000 pictures of crow.
of just my face. It's all the same one. I just
Right.
keep uploading it every day.
That's right.
It's eventually gonna stick. No, I don't think so.
I don't
No
know of
birds.
any other crows taking selfies. You? I know.
I don't know. Crows are pretty clever. They use tools, so
Well,
I
you-
wouldn't be surprised if they take a
Well,
picture.
can
one
try
of
it,
the
man.
cool things about the crows were when we were up there on the rim
Hey,
there,
man.
man, and those crows were just like,
Oh,
off
yeah,
the
yeah,
rim.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
it was,
I think we have some video of that. Just kinda Look, we have Christian Candelaria commenting. What's up? Hashtag don't Fuck our buffalo, man. Whoa, yeah. Good one, man. Good
Yeah.
one, right?
Hey, son.
What's up?
Hey, son.
I know
Well,
that.
Christian's talented artist as well. You'll see some of his art. Actually, in that video,
He's
I
headed
think.
out.
Right? Is he
I
headed
just
out
talked
this
to him
way as
today.
well?
Yes. I'm going to talk to him
Right,
tomorrow. He's ready to come out. We already talked about him doing a live painting. So, man, he's ready to go. So,
Yeah.
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 Yep. All right, Christian.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
I
we're
got
gonna
a
be
painting
fighting
that he
over
just
it.
did
Right?
for me.
We're gonna
Yeah.
auction that thing off, Christian. So bring a bunch of colors, man.
Man, he did a self-portrait for me.
Watched him
He
create
did a
it. Yeah.
self-portrait. I got this painting from him. He's got Raider gear on it. You saw that one? Yeah, it's really cool, man.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
mine, though. I saw it right away. I called him right away.
So he's gonna paint live for us next
Yes,
week, May
yes.
at October 26th
Oh, I
at
didn't even think of that.
Riverview.
Christian, you're going to be here next Friday night.
Come on, Christian.
Wow.
We
Come
were
on out,
talking
Christian.
about it. Like, you might as well just come out Friday. So I hope McKenna's watching. I hope this isn't a surprise. His girlfriend
We're asking
just found out
permission
she's
now.
coming. No.
Surprise.
We'll talk later. We'll talk after the show. Uncle just threw it out there. So
I just threw it out there. Hello, Christian. Hey.
yeah.
But we're performing next Friday, man. Next Friday, we're going to jam. We have our good friend Nacho is going to come out, play some percussion, and some other
Yeah.
guest artists. Going to perform just a bunch of songs. Damn artist songs, clandestine tunes. See what
Grooving
else
and some
comes out, right?
Jamming. It's
I'm
all
excited,
free, right?
man.
It's a free show out at
All
Riverview
ages.
Park outside of the Cubs West Coast training facility, Wrigley Field West.
Yeah.
Right on Rio Salado and Dobson in Mesa, Arizona. Free event. Bring your lawn chair, blankets, what have
Your
you, man.
families.
Your families, friends.
Well, it's
Maybe
cool
a
as a
small
fan to see
dog.
you guys out, man. Like, I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
All right, man.
You know?
It's going to be good to
Yeah.
play out there in the open air. It's the Roy Track Memorial Powwow.
How many years is this that you've clandestine?
Clandestine has played there consecutively. I think we missed 1 year about 15 years ago. But consecutively, we played there how many years, Dave?
It's
17 years or
at least
15, 18 years? I don't know.
at least somewhere.
No, it was only 2 years because we're not even that old yet. No,
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
played at Mesa Powwow for like 18 years. Something like that.
Are they
Yeah.
gonna have the fry bread going on Friday night too?
They usually do. They
Yeah.
usually do. If
Yeah,
the
they
vendor's
usually
smart,
do.
they'll have it going.
Yeah.
And
You
they'll
know?
have their own generator.
I'm
Yeah,
just
they
putting that
will.
out
Yeah,
there.
I know, huh?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to some fry bread, Carl.
There you go.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
eat some
Yeah.
fry bread.
That's right. Well, we're getting Christian, the artist, Candelaria, the artist, in trouble. Look, we invited in, dropped it on him. Hey, you're painting live for us next Friday at
Yeah.
Riverview Park at Mesa Powwow, Roy Track Memorial
Live
concert.
show.
Yep.
That's
Come
how,
on out.
That's how things work.
If we can
around
get him
here.
out
We
here,
go
I hope
fast.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be excited.
We work faster.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
short plane ride, that's all.
That's it.
Yeah, hey,
little-
you know, a
That's it.
shout out to my friends Kevin and Dina. You know, the bikers. Yep.
All right.
Shout out
no,
to them.
No kidding. You got to keep Dave safe as he rolls this new bike.
Got his ring, man.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Got
got
my
a
ring.
Harley ring. Better look out.
Do we have another segment, Connor?
We do, man. Let's roll it because it's one of my favorites, and we miss Ashley. You know, Ashes. She's at class. She has class, dude. She stopped hanging out with you and I. She got some class.
She's out there learning shit. And, like,
I know, man.
Trying to better her brain.
We're all over here going, "Suh, dude,
Suh,
suh, dude," and
dude.
she's in class.
Right on.
What?
All right.
I'm not
Yeah,
in
yeah,
class anymore, son.
You suh, dude. Well, let's roll
Right,
that
bro.
segment called This Week with Ash and
Roll
Serene.
the clip, dude.
Suh, dude.
Suh, bro. Suh, dude.
It starts with a spark and the matcha.
The matcha starts with Mark.
The matcha. Prepping our checklist for the webcast at Fame.
Cafe.
Cafe Fame. Fame Cafe. Oh, hashtag Fame Cafe.
There you go.
Here at the beach in Ventura. How beautiful it is. They told us it was gonna be windy and cold today, and look at this! I had to take my clothes off. What? It feels so nice. It's beautiful. Look at this wave. I've been deprived of the ocean. So happy to be here now. So grateful.
Yeah, we gotta use it.
She's gonna get the penguin.
We need the penguin.
Get it, girl.
We need both of these. Double or nothing.
Here it goes.
He is chosen. He knows the way.
Oh,
This bullshit.
these claws are so weak.
Weak sauce.
We got a new whip. Ash ride the whip. Ash ride the whip. Ash ride the whip. Ash ride the whip.
We're going 365 miles per hour right now.
Starts with a spark. We got all the flavors.
We really do. We got all the weird ones. Holy shit. Wow. Holy lime. Holy chip. And we're reviewing right after our show. It starts with a spark. Tune in.
Tune in.
Chip. And chip hooray. Chip hooray. That's
Yeah, and we're back. Clandestine Live, episode 45.
Right.
How you
Good
feeling
to be back.
tonight? Sending a signal out to you. That's right. Tell them, man. Follow, like, and share. Are you going to follow, like, and share? Yeah. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. Clandestine Live. Clandestine Live. Clandestine Live. Clandestine Live. Follow, like, and share. Hey, man. Don't forget to visit A1 Pawn and Gun in Maricopa, Arizona. It's right off the main strip. If you're heading out towards Ultrastar, it's on your left side. If you're heading back, it's on your right.
Railroad tracks.
South of the railroad tracks, A1 Pawn.
Ultrastar, Multi-Statement Center, and Harris Auction Casino.
That's right. I think we have a rough MMA event coming up in January. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. Clandestine Live. Clandestine Live. Clandestine episode 45. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and... Hey, follow, like, and share, Crow. Before you get temporary blocked, right? Yeah, here we go. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. Clandestine Live. Clandestine Live. Clandestine Live. Clandestine Live. Episode 45. Sending out a signal to you. Much love, man.
See you guys next week. And the week after that.
Just like trees,
Destine and what they're doing for the community and the kids today cannot be beat.
It's not about fame, it's not about power, His love is our true name.